In this setup in a hot minute. Hey guys, it's me, it's Link, and welcome to a stream. It's been a hot minute since I've last streamed on YouTube. The game here, I'm just playing Zombie Striker. That's more so I wanted to upload this video, or stream this, so I can kind of just talk. Get a lot of stuff off my brain that has been eating at me, whilst also letting everyone know where I've gone for the past couple years. Like, I know no one's watching now, but whoever watches this back, you guys probably have seen that, my upload schedule is like pretty much once a year at this point. And there's no good reason, I would say, for that. It's more so just, it's a lot of things added up that I'm gonna be focusing on today. I'm just gaming in the background, so it's not just me. I be entertained. You mute me out and be entertained by the gameplay if you want. I'm in this map in a minute.
Let me show you the results of my training.
Let's settle this fair and square.
No. How about we don't settle this fair and square? How about I just beat your ass? Oop, part of the language. But yeah, someone's watching. Hello. I'm always the slowest because I just don't like power jumping. I don't have a good defense character for this build, and whoever's watching is gone. This already one taken. Yeah, maybe I'll take this one. I'll defend it though. No one's close. Okay, enemy. Guess I'm gonna skedaddle. But yeah, so pretty much I've been gone for a good couple of years. Whoa. I've been gone for a few years just because I've just been busy with everything. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, I missed. Oh, did you just... He just... He likes his fire style, apparently. Damn it. But yeah, so I've just been busy with my own life. And of course I've been battling a lot of demons on my own time. To whoever knows me in person and or follows my Instagram, you've seen that I've probably taken a lot of mental health breaks just because I've been battling a lot. Well, hello. Oh, I missed. That combo is like one of my favorite combos, though. It's really fun to use. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, part of my language again. I know. That's one of the... That's actually a good segue to one of the things I have to talk about. One of the reasons I've not been uploading is because it's just hard. Damn it. It's just hard for me to get into that headspace again. Because I made this channel for everyone, for the family, friends, kids, everyone. And a lot of my... I'm gonna lose this match. A lot of my... Oh, what the fuck? A lot of my... Oh shit. Yeah. A lot of the games I play, a lot of the language that I use now is far from... I was the only person on my team to get kills. That's impressive. But like I can't be really myself. I don't think this game understands what a fraction is. It's that I have 150 out of 300 points, it's barely the front there. They do know that 150 is half of 300. Okay, anyways. But yeah, I just use language and make jokes that I can't make on YouTube. And that I'm getting into the headspace where I can make family-friendly content is difficult for me now. Might switch games here in a bit, I'm not sure. But I don't feel like I'm the same person who started this channel. I mean, I started this channel, what, in the 4th, 5th grade? I'm turning 19 this year. I have a full-grown beard, pretty much. Like, I'm not the same person. I'm an adult now. And while people like the more popular YouTubers, say like DanTDM, Think Noodles, people like them, they took change and okay, the plumbing's just making noise. And like they... Oh shit. They... You know... They know how to flick that switch from going... Neat. They know how to flick the switch from... I'm not tall enough for these two. I am for this guy though. But yeah, I don't know how to... I can't flip the switch like some people can. It's not my forte, I guess you would say. I also have been working on a lot of projects. Like, I think one of the biggest things the reason why I was able to upload so consistently back in elementary and middle school was because the workload for like homework wasn't as extreme as it was in high school. Like, yeah, I didn't pass middle school with flying colors, but it was still tolerable enough so I can still make videos and still get through middle school with decent enough grades. It's a little lag, except for like my 8th grade year, which I flunked. Thankfully I just switched out of that school, and then because of nuances, I passed middle school. I never graduated middle school, but I passed middle school. And the whole of high school, it was just too much work for me to consistently post. And I still had, my own life to do. Like, I had friends, family, and a lot of other stuff happening in my life. And then COVID hit. That would have been a great time to video. I don't remember if I did or not. But I do remember that after a while, and I did start getting a little more distressed, I resorted to just streaming for my channel, and then leaving the VODs up. And that's all good and dandy. Oh god, wrong one. Oh god. But after a little while, even that was too much. I didn't have time to game. And so I switched to the T streaming platform that apparently we're not allowed to say on YouTube. And I've been streaming on there. So now, and at least on there, I can be more myself. So I can still hang out with my friends, play games with my friends, games that we want to play, more mature games that wouldn't fit for my YouTube channel. And still make, our dirty jokes, have inappropriate language, stuff like that. And I appreciated that a lot. And granted, I don't stream as much as I used to. I wish I could start streaming more, but it also took a toll when, cause I don't know if you guys know, my streaming trio all kind of broke up. It's more of a duo now. Nighty Night, I miss him. He went MIA, and he still hangs out with some of my friends, but I haven't been able to get in touch with him in a long time. Might have to shoot him a text now, who knows. But I have not been able to get in touch with him in ages, and he was always who I would stream with. He was the person driving my car in the GTA video when I posted that. That was... Nighty Night was one of my best friends, and I still consider him a best friend. Even if he hates me and doesn't want to talk to me for whatever reason, fair enough. Our friend groups, or my friend group, which was at a point his friend group, shunned him out, and pretty much made him out to be this villain and enemy. And while I have always stood by his side and defended him, it's reasonable and fair to assume that he doesn't want to talk to me because I associated with them. Who the... Oh. And... one second, it's actually an important text. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, I haven't heard from him in ages, and it's reasonable if the reason I think it is the reason that it is. Because again, my friends shut him out, my friends shunned him, my friends dubbed him unforgivable. And it's very reasonable to assume that he didn't want to be around me because I was around them. And while I don't talk to that friend group as much as I did, once they did, they're still, like, the people in that group are still some of my good friends. But okay. But and so yeah, that whole thing kind of threw off, and I've been kind of dealing with that because I again haven't been able to talk with him in forever. And then I've had a lot of loss in my recent time, family, friends, whatever. I'm not going to get into that, but I've been really coping with that a lot. And then I've been dealing with a lot of stress and just overall issues kind of thing that I've just been dealing with. And it's been eating at my mental health, not terribly I would say, but I've just been really stressed, scared, lost. Sorry if there's any noise in the background distracting anything. But I moved out of my mom's house pretty recently, and I didn't tell her at first. I didn't, like, when I moved out, I just ghosted my entire family. And now, and it was really hard trying to just get back into their life after, you know, actually just up and leaving. And it was rough on me, but it was even rougher on them, because they didn't know if I was alive, they didn't know if I was okay, so I just kind of vanished. And I didn't even mean to be vanished for too long. I just got scared. But I'm on good terms. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so dealing with a lot of loss and there's other things, my mental health has been really rough, and I'm not getting paid enough for my job, and I'm helping pay rent, and I also need to buy food to survive, along with supplies to get me through. So being paid like $300 a check is not gonna like suffice for me. So I've been working my butt off to get raises. And the raises I get at my work are fair or far and far between. Is that the saying? I don't know. Whoa, my hair just fucking freaked out. You see that with that lag spike? Like, they're 15 cents and you only get, and starting pay is 12. And there is the the initial 15 or 20 cent, I don't remember what it is, from, so we get raises by passing tests at my job. It's really weird, but yeah, this is the first test that you have to pass or they will fire you, which is again stupid. And that one, I think it's if you score on the first attempt, if you score I think a 96 or above, you'll get I think a 60-cent raise. I think, I don't know the numbers. It's I think from 20 to 60. But if you fail it once or more than once, and or you just don't meet the 96 in the first try, you'll just get a 15-cent raise, making the practical starting raise, starting pay, $12.15, which isn't terrible, but it's not great for working only weekend, like Thursday through Sunday, and then sometimes we have extended hours for school breaks, so it's not great scheduling. And they decided to cut my hours only to Saturday and Sunday recently. I asked for more hours and all that, but I'm not. I've already taken most of those tests, and I'm only at 1375. So I'm not making enough really to survive. In theory, after I just took a test today actually, and hopefully I pass it, and it'll my third attempt. I hope I pass it, and if I do, because if I do, then that's going to be a very nice 15-cent raise to that, giving me 1380. No, I don't know. Let me give me a second. I have a calculator on my phone. 5 plus 0.15. Oh, nice. So I'll be making 1390, which is better, not great. And then after I get the final raise, I'm making 1405. Still not great, but you know, not terrible. I'm hoping for a promotion to staff lead, because that way I'll get a nice anywhere from like 75 to $1 raise, which it's not bad. And that'll help me survive, especially with more hours from being a staff lead. But yeah, so I'm a little stressed about that. I'm technically a high school dropout, despite finishing high school, kind of, sort of. So if you look at my, like, on paperwork, if it says, what was the last year completed? It's senior. Technically, the last year completed is 12. Except it isn't. So what it is I was on the 4.5 year plan. So I went from freshman, sophomore again, senior, and had to take 1 semester more of my senior year, but because of, you know, me vanishing off the face of the earth, I was disenrolled. So unintentionally, I'm a dropout. And even if I go back to high school now, I cannot graduate because the school stole my money, pretty much. I paid class fees, but they were never, this one teacher in particular did not mark them down, so I owe the entire Department of Education in my city $300. More importantly, my school, but like, if no matter what school I go to in my, you know, city, if it was a public school, I cannot graduate. So it just forced me to get my GED, which I haven't even started studying for, because I've been really down. I'm not able to do much at all. My brain just isn't braining, if that makes any sense. I've been sleeping like 15 hours a day, pretty much. I have chronic, just like, panic attacks at this point. Hell, I had one last night, had one today, before I even started the stream. I'm not doing great. I'll get better, I know I will, I always bounce back, but I'm just not doing great. But thus far, I'm still alive, and frankly, it's all I can hope for, is just staying alive. Then, let's see what else. Another thing that's been really taking away from time is the past couple of years I've been in and out of toxic relationships. Like, starting 2021-ish, I was in a really toxic relationship, and then after about 6 months of that, got out of it, got almost right into another one, but it didn't, like, they never start toxic, but they always end toxic, because you don't know them until they show their true colors, kind of thing. And our relationship was really, really rough. So we ended up breaking up right before my birthday, but we still kept talking despite her practically sleeping around. She went around pretty much dating every guy and girl at, just everywhere. But she still kept flirting with me and talking to me and all this, and then she decided to start lying about me. I'm not gonna go any more detail about that, but like, it just really fucked me up. The relationship after that, this is before the lying from her, the relationship like after that though, wasn't toxic, but it was really one-sided, and unfortunately I can't say it was one-sided on their end, or I don't know how that. They had feelings for me, but I lost feelings in the middle of the relationship. So about 2 months in, and this is the first time I've ever dumped anyone. So I dumped them out of respect to them. They decided to still have feelings for me, but I never regained those feelings. And I feel really sorry for him, because it wasn't fair to him at all. But here we are. After that, I didn't really do much, because like right after that I got right before that I got my job, and yeah, and then from then till from them till the end of school, so we got together December, then we split up in I think March. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. We got together either late December or early January, and yeah. And then for a while I was just single and not really caring. I still had my job, I still had good friends. Then shit kind of went down. Again, pardon my language. YouTube, sorry. It kind of just started going a little downhill. Not too bad, but you know. It is what it is. I fell, got up, fell, got up, fell, got up. Took me a good while to finally bounce back from everything. And yeah. Once I did bounce back, I got into my current relationship, that important text was earlier. And I'm scared. That's the easiest way to say it. I'm not gonna go into too much, but I am scared. And my anxiety has just been all over the place. I'm not usually an anxious person, and I'm currently trying to fight medical claims diagnosing me with mental illness, i.e. depression and anxiety. Like, and because I'm trying to join the army. It's the only thing currently holding me back from joining the army. That and my diet, but I can fix my diet pretty easily. I'm already working on my diet anyways. I just need more iron and less sugar. That's all I need to do on my diet. But yeah, I am in a little bit of a predicament there because I don't even know where to begin to fight for my mental health or mental illness. Because diagnosed, I didn't even know when I was diagnosed with depression. Like, I was never told I was diagnosed with it. It just appeared on, because of course the army checked my medical history and they came across a diagnosis for anxiety and depression. The anxiety I knew about, but the footnotes of anxiety said it was school related. It was related to the fact that school was just kicking my butt. I had a very stressful, what's the word? I had a lot of stressors in my life. Environment. I had a stressful environment. Both at school and just in a couple other places. Not at home. Home was fine. But I was just stressed, and it carried over to an anxiety disorder. Being diagnosed with anxiety disorder. But since then, I haven't had, I don't know, I don't really have, I wouldn't say an anxiety disorder anymore. Sometimes, I just overthink, and it throws me into a spiral. That's not only an anxiety disorder, that's just my brain being my brain. So like I can probably easily fight the anxiety claim. So I can just say I don't have anxiety disorder and I won't relapse. And they can test me and test me and test me, and that'll probably show true. It's the depression that might be very hard to fight, because I don't know when I was diagnosed with it. I don't know the circumstances of the diagnosis, and I don't know exactly how to combat that, because I was never medicated for it. But I was never even told I had it. So I can probably fight that it was a mistake that no one told me, and and no one told my family either. It was just kind of there. It shocked my entire family. It was a formal diagnosis. It didn't shock them that it was there. It shocked my family that it was a formal diagnosis. But now it just comes down to being, I need doctors to prove that I no longer have depression, or I can just even say that it never happened. It was just a mistake that appeared. 'Cause that's frankly what it sounds like. Because no one told us. So I'm really thinking about trying to figure out why and how I can combat that. And figuring out the why and how to fight it and why it was there to begin with, that seems easy, and it seems easy compared to figuring out how to get started with it. I don't know how to get started when it comes to that, fighting that claim. So that's gonna be a tough picking. In other news, getting a little off the mopey sad side, I have finally started making some serious progress on that project that I made multiple videos about throughout this channel's history. It first started with that video titled "I'm starring in a movie." I think like I'm starring in a movie, smiley face, and that was supposed to be that live action. It was supposed to be like a live action Dragon Ball series or movie that I was gonna make about this OC named Link. He's a son. He was a Saiyan, and his father was Goku. Goku. In the original story, it was just Goku. However, I've changed it. I have changed it from that. You have to wait and see. But he is still technically Link, son of Goku. Now, are we seeing where my name came from now? And then I think that followed up with, I don't know if I made any more videos speaking about the Link movie in quotations. And I realize I'm doing air quotes and other hand motions, but you guys can't even see me. I don't have a camera to show me, which I'm glad for currently. I'm not wearing a shirt. But yeah. And I think after I talked about the Link movie, I went to talking about CLC, or the Celeron and Lotus chapters, and initially it was made to be a what was it? It was initially made to be a Minecraft Let's Play, following a strict storyline. Again, since then, it's been greatly, and I mean greatly, modified from that. So I started writing a manga for it. Of course, how my brain works, I'll think of a scene, draw that scene in the manga so I don't forget it. Because I think of scenes out of order, I have my manga out of order. My manga all here at my new house. I mean, not all here, but like mostly here. I don't know if I've grabbed all my copies of it, but it's there. Because I intend to draw the manga as a lapse to what I'm going to be doing for the anime version I'm thinking of for it. Now, the anime version of it, I'm in the process of learning the program that I'm going to use for it. Like, I have my tablet set up, I have the program installed on my computer. What I need is a new tablet pen. I mean like a drawing tablet, not just like an iPad tablet, but yeah. And that's gonna be pretty friggin' epic. And yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do for that, I'm gonna like actually drop. So I'm gonna do a very rough animation for the first thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be putting it on this channel or if I'm gonna make a new channel for the entire project. I can probably do both. I'll probably put the first one up here and then upload like teasers across my Instagram. I can put teasers on like, I don't know if I'll make a Twitter for it, or I can even just upload them on YouTube just as still images, just like a couple seconds long, and it's just the teaser image. Cause I'm gonna do some teaser images, still images, to get used to just drawing with the program. And then I'm gonna do scenes. I'm gonna do small scenes from one of the arcs for season 1. I'm gonna do those scattered about. So like, what I'm gonna do, like, there should be 11 things total for the whole thing. So it'll be the first thing, again, that rough animation, probably won't take long. I'll just go over the world setting. It's not even like a full teaser or episode or trailer of the actual season. It's just kind of like introducing you to the world, pretty much. And following that, I'll probably have a still image. It'll display arc 1, the first arc. Still image displaying arc, the second arc. And then from there, either do more still images or just do scenes. And there should be 9 total still art images, and then just animated scenes. There should be 9 in total combined of all those, with an 11th. So, you know, you have 9 things. That first thing, that's 10. The 11th will be the opening for season 1. And that's, I'm gonna like open it up, and then it'll probably take a couple months after that to, you know, go from the opening sequence. It'll probably be, you know, the first animation, the 9 teasers, probably do a compilation of all of them just in one, all the teasers in one, and then it'll probably take a while to animate and, you know, put a song, I'll probably make my own song for it, make a song for the opening, and then boom. And so I'll probably take a while in between the teasers and that, and they'll probably take a little bit longer to get started on the episodes. The episodes probably won't be very long at all. I don't think they'll be long, frankly. Like, the scripts for episode 1 and 2 have already been, or 1 has already been written, and it's very short. I think it's like 30, 40, maybe 50 pages. With pretty big text and big, I think, a whole enter in between each line spoken. So, like, the scripts are fairly short. Episode 2, it's been started, but it hasn't been officially, like, it hasn't been, like, finished yet. So I'll probably finish episode 1 and episode 2's script, or finish episode 2's script here whenever, but I'll probably animate episode 1, animate episode 2, start episode 3, and then while I'm starting episode 3, upload episode 1, and just have it, so that'll give me a decent amount of time ahead, so I can start uploading episodes a little more frequently. I'm gonna try making it at bare minimum, like at the minimum, probably realistically, once a week. The probably accurate way I'm going to do it starting out will probably end up being every 3 weeks, once every 3 weeks to like once a month, depending on how busy I am and how much of the animating I can get done, along with the voice acting. And then, you know, all the other sound effects and all that stuff I need to add, so it's not going to be too hard. But yeah, that's been in the making, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, so I'm going to do kind of like live stream Q&As on that. I'm probably going to make its own channel then, make it a little easier, and I'm going to make quick, you know, like Q&As, not quick, but like long-ish Q&As, like live streams style, and that way viewers of the show can ask questions about the season, and I can answer to the best of the ability that won't spoil future seasons. And it's still going to follow a very similar theme and premise of everything I've already talked about, but it's going to follow a lot more. Hell, I'm playing a reference, pretty much. Like, this character here, he's one of the characters that you will meet in the series. This is a character that you will meet. I don't know if you can tell the naming scheme already, if you can see the top corner up here, or like anything else about him, but this is one of the characters you'll probably meet. Not probably, you will meet in the series. Of course, he's not just this. You see, this is just one. That little fabric piece got really glitched out. But yeah, and this is just one variant of him, because I can't. It'd be easier to do him in what's the name of that game? It's Jump Force. If that can help you learn anything else about him. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on with that project. I have so many notes. I have an entire timeline written out. Like, it's gonna go on for a while. Like, I think this character introduced season 3, and that's barely even starting it off. Like, it's gonna be long. That Link movie, that's season 5, I think? Either season 4, season 5? So again, it's gonna be long. So, I really look forward to that. Really look forward to that and how you guys are gonna feel about it. My phone needs to be charged to like 20%. But yeah, I just wanted to make this little stream so I could just actually talk about everything that's been going on in my life, pretty much. Like, because again, I've been battling my own demons, and there's been plenty of my own demons. I've been... Shut up, game. Or PS4. I've been trying to enlist in the army, trying to get... No, now I'm trying to get my GED rather than trying to graduate. I'm trying to do a lot. Like, as you can see, I'm trying to join the army, trying to do med school. That's going to be something I'm doing. Getting my GED. Making my own anime. Publishing my own books. I have a lot on my plate. So, YouTube and streaming has really been sidelined as important. They're not important to me as much as fighting my long fight to be able to, do what I'm doing. Do what I want to do. Follow my ambitions, follow my goals, and make them come true, make my ambitions and my goals become a reality for me. That is something I want more than nothing else. And for a while, those goals and ambitions were YouTube as a part-time. But I've shifted. Like, well, yes, it's still technically going to be true in essence, because, like, again, it's gonna be uploading all of these teasers and anime on YouTube. So it'll be YouTube part-time, but it's not gonna be, that's not my main goal anymore. It's like a half YouTube, half army. It's that, because initially what I was gonna do was half YouTube, half army. So I think for a while I just wanted to be half YouTube, half doctor. Before I even wanted to join the army. So I have there's a lot that it's a lot on my plate. I need time to be able to complete that. I need time to be able to actually do the things that I want to do. Without suffering too much physically and mentally. So that's a very long-winded way of saying I'm pretty much done with YouTube. Like, yeah, I'll upload a video here and there, but as a primary source of personal entertainment or financial securement, it's not either anymore. Like, yeah, I'll come in every so often and do YouTube videos or whatever, but it's not gonna be the same thing that I've been doing. So, yeah. So I guess I've been Link, and let me see if I can do something. DAP? The fuck is a DAP anyways? I've been linking. That's the wrong wave. You know, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna be honest. What the hell is it? What's... Oh wow, it's that. Yeah, I hate myself. I've been Link. See y'all soon. Or whenever I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. Let's just say that.